Nangi Varsity Life, it's Mhlongo, lots of love.
Sama namabukela emakhaya igama lami ngingukhethiwe Shozi indonyama intombi emnyama esibhuka inyama mnandi ishekini. Namhlanje ke we are going to speak about a women's month content. We are women of today and not women of the past. So we have different things that we wish to do, and uma sithi ukubheka nje sithi ujeqeze emuva, we look at the past, we see the women abango 1956 if I'm not mistaken, bethi enabona they are marching against indaba yamadom being carried around everywhere we go as South Africans. So today is 2023. A couple of years later, after freedom, we are saying, yes, we are here, we are women, we are the Varsity Life Network. Now we'll catch up on Intombazane. She's now grown and she's a postgraduate. Amanda.
Sawubona unjani?
Ngiyaphila njani?
Ngiyaphila nami.
Awusichazele nje kabanzi ukuthi who is Amanda actually? Let's get to know Amanda.
Okay. Well, Amanda intokazi ekhulele from Ishawe.
Yes.
I grew up not in Debro areas, but I would say emakhaya. I was raised by a single parent, which is my mother, of course. La eskoleni, I'm doing my master's this year. Go RA at Sensible Residence.
Yes, girl.
And I know.
Leading the pack all the time.
And
women in power.
Of course. And the first year experience mentor. Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, I know. Okay. I know.
Making big moves.
Not really. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, guys, I have a very short description of myself. I literally do not know what to say. Kodwa nje Amanda elo enimbonayo. Uyena no Amanda, but like abantu abangazi better, they know me as GivenJoy. Mhlambe ningathuka meni mhlambe mina nami empasini abantu bazothi GivenJoy when expect ukuthi abantu bethu Amanda. So, yeah.
So how do you actually feel like to be a woman in the today's society? Like there's a lot going on. We have a lot of things, a lot of issues, a lot of grievances as a student in J per se, and also as a South African citizen in this unsafe space of being a woman. We are being killed each and every day. We are being raped everywhere you go. You are not safe. There's a lot going on. As a woman of today, what are your thoughts? How do you feel about being a woman in this society?
Personally, I feel like being a woman in this society is very stressful. Like abantu, they expect a lot from us about besifazane.
That's true.
They expect us to dress in a certain way. You know, there was a time where mina I gym. So there was a time where usually when I'm going to the gym, I would wear a sweatpants, but there was a time where I wore a gym wear.
Yes.
And I had to take a taxi to campus. Imagine a taxi a rank, a chest of a rank. I was walking. Abantu mama they were throwing shade at me. About beslisa, bekuluma, fat ass, the tummy, the boobs. Abanye mama bethi uzoshada ubani lona egqoka ama tights into egqoka ama tights bona abazi ukuthi I was going to the gym bona sebenza ama assumption ukuthi because I was wearing a short tights bacanga ukuthi I'm attracting men. So abantu abane mentality ekanjalo baya stressa because manje kumele thina sigqoke ngendlela ethandwa ibona kanti kubantu besilisa umuntu wesilisa mawukuthi ugqoke into eveza i-chest abantu ngeke besho ukuthi oh no ufuna abantu besifazane basi thina abantu besifazane mawuthi sigqoke i-miniskirt obviously bazothi oh no ufuna i-attention abantu besilisa. So in this generation nje uba umuntu wesifazane is very stressful because manje ngathi ungaphila impilo yabantu ungaphila impilo you can't live your life in peace because mawuphila impilo yakho abantu bazoba nama opinions by ngendlela ophila ngayo impilo yakho. So kahle engazi ukuthi manje bona bengadecide ukuthi how you should dress or how you should live your life. So nje it's very stressful. It's very stressful.
It's a funny thing because these expectations were created in the back era. La khona kwakuthiwa a woman should always dress up to cover her body. Kumele uvale nje kuze kufike emaqakaleni Nkosi yami. You must cook, you must wash, you must clean, you must be domesticated as a woman. Uzalenga nezo 10 for one man and then he leaves you for someone else. Let me repeat. He leaves you for someone else.
Exactly.
Younger than you.
Fresh.
Much more beautiful than you. And a career-driven woman. Imagine, like there are grannies that were left by Omkulu, by Mayin. They went to Joburg and they came back with kids from another woman. And so like this person was emakaya, struggling to get these kids to school. And today, those fathers are reaping the fruits of the women who labored. Kabuhlungu emasimini, abanye benza amajaldini. This thing is so patriarchal, but we'll never get over this patriarchy thing. It's only a matter of time. But it's very difficult because the norms that have been instilled, it's in the mindsets. Even nomukula, as you grow up, you are being told to all the time it's always about men. Like as a woman, you grow up being told to imagine, like and let's talk about some jol.
Oh my God.
Let us talk about umjolo. In this society, umjolo is a stressful thing. It's like an extreme sport. So how has it been for you?
Yo. Oh my God, where do I start?
Tough subject.
No, mina emjolweni. I think I've seen it all. Yabo emjolweni. Sekusele le part le abazongifonela khona bekuthiwe lalela mngani umuntu wakhe yashada namhlanje. I've said it all.
Okay.
It's angiphathi khona kulonyaka. Oh my God. I always say I'm attracted to gents abanama degree. But kulonyaka kushintshile. I've never been with a guy who's younger than me.
Okay.
Kulonyaka I was and wangenzani mfana wabantu.
Yakwenzani ngane?
Yangenzani ngane. Yo,
yakwenzani ngane?
Ngiyabonga namanje ngisahila inhliziyo yami nje it means inhliziyo yami is still healing, and I don't think ngizobuyela egamini anytime soon unless but no njalo khali no.
You are menticized. You are meant
for me.
So what do you look for in a man? Let's start there. Maybe we can get the gist of your problems. Do you have a criteria?
Oh my God. My man has to be tall.
Okay.
He has to be dark.
Okay.
He has to have a nice body.
Oh.
He has to have a driver's license. Yeah. He has to know how to drive. Me crazy, of course.
Oh. Wow. That's nice. All right.
He has to have at least a master's degree. Yeah, he has to be colored. He has to have a tattoo, 1 or 2.
Okay.
Yeah, he has to be handsome, loving. Yeah. That's my man. That's
yes,
the man I want.
Yes, girl. So speaking...
Okay,
you can continue.
if he's out there, please come get me. I'm tired of being lonely.
I'm tired of kissing frogs.
Yeah.
I want you to be the Prince Charming. Stop kissing the frogs. Man, if you are out there and you fit this criteria, this is your girl. She is here, waiting for you. GivenJoy. She will give you all the joy in the world.
Exactly.
Just drive her crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking about Amanda, we are here. You are a Howard student, right?
Yes, correct.
So, experience. Like Howard, as a woman, in everything that you've wanted to do or want to achieve, like would you say experience yako has been good, has been great? How would you describe your experience as a varsity student? Also, someone in their 20s. I know 20s can be very confusing. It's a time whereby you want to find yourself. You're trying to find your footing. You're trying to understand what's your sexuality. You're trying to understand what's okay, fine. Do I believe in Christ or do I just do ancestors or I do both? There's a lot of trying to discover about yourself. There are hormones on the other hand that are driving us crazy each and every day. Because we just cry out of the blue by it. Men, please love us like that. We are babies. Now, sometimes you can't explain why we are crying or why we are sad, but it just happens, And as a person in your 20s, it can be very confusing. And we are juggling school. We are juggling umjolo because abantu bafuna abazali, basically they want umkhwenyana shatanini. You're almost there. What would you say?
Personally, I wouldn't say I had a very bad experience. Ever since I came to Howard, everything has been good. Yeah, I think ama facilities akhona la esikoleni akwazile ukuthi angisize kakhulu because there were things which I can't mention the bengikade ngidlula kuzona. So I did spoke to the relevant people. Most yabo, like majority labo bantu abesifazane. So I think they were able to help me throughout all the phases I've faced. Yeah. And employment wise, I think nakhona Howard has been fair because I think our employment opportunities are equivalent to our besifazane are equivalent to our besilisa. So I think it's been good. It's been good. Yeah.
So in terms of leading your life, you are here, you live at rest, you are a woman in leadership, you are an RA in Kostiam, and you're a first experience mentor. So in those criterias that you fit in, how has it been for you to be in leadership? We've come to know Sable is a residence that has both males and females. So now when RA, you deal with all the problems, all the drama, all the chaos, everything that is going on there. By reporters say RA, so reporter RA, and normally RA is usually a man unless it's a girls only residence. But here you are making big moves. How does that feel? How is it like?
I'm not gonna lie to you. So, kahle njengamanje ngu-RA for the second time. This is my second term.
Second time.
Yeah. So last year, I'm RA CJ Charles James, and ECJ we females only residents. So last year it was much easier. Yeah, everything was easy because really being dealing with my females. So now my issues are fine now, which were not hard to tackle. But kulonyaka kushintsha kakhulu, like there has been like a drastic change because ngizothi bese ngijwayele ukuba comfortable with females yabo being comfortable in females only residence, but it transition from ukuba RA wase females to irese mix and irese enkulu because sensible inkulu machines akhona like capacity akhona inkulu compared to irese bengiphethe. So it was hard, like honestly I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say it in front of the camera. I never wanted to be RA was a sensible. I never wanted to. So deep down I knew ukuthi kule race mengifika khona okay already ngiyazi ukuthi it's very chaotic.
Okay.
Now as a student, nami ngistudent ngiyazi behave kanjani.
Definitely.
So I never wanted to go there, but like I was like no. Ayikho into ezongihlula. Ngikwazile ukuthi ngibo RA last year. I tackled all the issues ngalida with success. So nase-sensible ngizokwazi ukuthi ngilide khona. Although bekunzima, it's still hard because oqala ama-students yabazanjani. Ama-students uyi-leader or awuyona ulingana nawo noma ulingana nabo, they will share you. One thing about my students, they will share you. Hey, GivenJoy, GivenJoy now right. Yes. GivenJoy phela ukuthi u-RA awusho ukuthi ayikho into esingeke sikwazi ukuyenza.
Yes.
Lapho ngiyabatshela ukuthi ma-RA awusedli stock. Ma-RA you don't do that because
that's good leadership.
Yeah, you don't do that.
You lead the flock. You don't eat from the flock.
Exactly. Because once you start eating your stock, kuba busy race.
The respect is just gonna vanish because like they know intombi kasibani
nobani so respect kanjani wena RA vele usibanibani menzela ama favors because it's together. So ukuba kwami u-RA sensible ngizothi kungenza ukuthi ngibe strong because mengifika lapha I was so weak. Ngangina lento ukuthi ngeke ngikwazi ukuthi ngiphathe iresi emix enabantu besilisa, but ukuba kwami sensible kungiqinisile. And it has shaped me in some type of way ukuthi njengamanje kunezinto engikwazi ukuthi ama issues engikwazi ukuthi ngiwa-resolve nakhona lokho ngikuthole kuma students ami as much as ngu-RA wabo, but nabo zikhona izinto abangibonisa zona bethi no RA lokho meko kanje kumele wenze kanje. So I would say being u-RA was sensible has helped me a lot nje kungiqinisile mentally and emotionally. Yeah.
So basically you've grown into a better leader.
Of course.
So just briefly, you mentioned something. You said you do not want to be RA was a sensible. How did that come about? Were you elected? You going to Sable, or maybe you applied for being RA for the second time, and then what do I know? You are going there. What actually happened? What was the process that actually happened? And then was yo, but I'm doing this, but I give back. I don't want to do this.
So basically, I reapplied because I think last year I was doing my first term.
Okay.
So I reapplied with ngizoseva second term yam.
Yes.
And honestly speaking, I wanted to go back to CJ because CJ we had like my programs amaningi abe successful that I implemented with my babies. Okay. So and nanokuthi I have attachment issues, okay? So basically attached. I never wanted to leave them. Nabo bebengafuni ukuthi ngihambe because I was the greatest. Ngokusho kwabo.
Okay.
So they did try ukuthi mhlambe they wrote emails besho ukuthi still ukuthi GivenJoy abuye as our RA, but unfortunately it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
So I reapplied bangibiza for an interview. I passed my interview, and then must we pass an interview ibona ka DSRA who decide ukuthi usibanibani uya kweyiphi race ukuthi babona kanjani ukuthi ufit or you perfect for Leo race. I don't know the criteria, but now I got an email ukuthi ngizobo RA was sensible. I have friends oqala ilokho okunye ongenza ukuthi ngafuni kuba khona because abangani bami sebezwazi ukuthi okay ngo RA wabo and they're going to expect favors from me.
Yeah, that's
and
true. And we always expect flavors, expect people shame.
Exactly.
I'm a favor nihlale siwafuna uthi umngani wami mfethu ongixigisela phela kwazi ukungifina for you know.
And another thing, a sensible bekhona love of my life umuntu engithi love of my life.
Okay.
Yeah. So izo zonke izinto lezo ezazingenza ukuthi ngingafuni ukuthi ngiye khona because ngangibona ukuthi it's going to be chaotic.
Yeah. It was going to be a busy thing.
Exactly. But like ngangena choice, I had to go there because babethi ungabi weak, you have to be strong. Whatever issues that you're gonna face there, mele khombisa ukuthi you strong, you are a leader, uyakwazi ukuthi udlule kuwona lawo ma issues. So that was it.
So nje sesizogoqa our episode of a woman that is in leadership, a woman who has found her way in varsity, a woman who has been here doing this and done that. So now, what would you like to say nje as a woman in leadership, and also as Amanda, as GivenJoy? What would you say to other women abakhona la who want to be in leadership in the sense of ukuba RA and stuff like that? And what would you say to another woman out there, yes, I feel you, I'm with you, and just do this, you know? What would you say to that person?
Honestly, I'm not good with words, but mina umuntu sifazane has uyabukela right now, ngamtshela ukuthi my sister, go for what you want. If there's something you want, go for it. Ukuthi ikude kangakanani or abantu bathi awungeke ukwazi ukuyenza, go for it. Yabo, ayikho into ezokuvimba ngisho ngabe kuthukephi, ayikho into ezokuvimba, go for what you want, you'll get it.
Sibonga kakhulu Amanda for being with us today, my darling. You have made this episode a very beautiful episode with a damsel called Amanda. Now we have come to the end of today's episode. Tonight see live feed and Varsity Life Network on our YouTube channel, TikTok, Instagram, and all our Facebook pages. Now mina ke nguKhetho Shozi and I'm signing out. Nisale kahle.